Most of us in the English speaking world believe that in order to achieve anything worthwhile, we must first expend huge amounts of effort. We live in a competitive society and are often told that to get ahead, we require drive, commitment, and determination, that we must expend a great amount of energy and, if necessary, use force to get what we want. A survival of the fittest mentality is deeply entrenched in our culture. Much of this thinking comes from the Darwin's Origin of the Species, a work which has influenced us in the most profound and subtle ways, not least of all because it advanced the idea that competition was a natural and normal part of life. If you want to be successful in life, work hard. What else can that be? That is what we've been told since young by our parents, teachers, and bosses, and whoever that are seriously concerned about our future. But there is another way of thinking. There is another way of getting things done, a way which sees nature differently and recognizes the importance of harmony, balance, and living peacefully. One of the main ideas of Taoism, a religion and a philosophy from ancient China that has influenced people's lives for thousands of years, is based on living a simple and balanced life in harmony with nature. The literal meaning of Wu Wei is doing nothing. This concept is a crucial principle of Taoism and is at the heart of what it means to follow Tao or the Way. The external force or efforts you make to be more prosperous will not be fertile if you're not aligned with nature. The idea is to grow like nature, effortlessly and with zero external influence. In today's modern world, when we hear words from Lao Tzu, the philosopher who around 500 BCE wrote the main book of Taoism, Tao never strives, yet nothing is left undone. It sounds jarring to the ear. Little we do realize that this is the Tao of non-doing and where the wisdom lies. Working hard is important. This is how we make our life better. Unfortunately, if you overdo it, it can be counterproductive. The irony of life is that if you want to be at your best, don't try hard. There are two facets of doing the things we do. The first is gestation, the second is delivery. If you are a pianist, gestation is your practice sessions. Delivery, on the other hand, is the performance. If you're buying a birthday gift for your spouse, gestation is thinking of what to buy and the buying and wrapping. Delivery in this case is to present the gift. You should try hard during gestation. If you're a pianist, you may have to practice the same skill many times to acquire the competence. If you're buying a gift, you may have to jump from one place to another to locate the ideal item. You should try hard during gestation, not during delivery. During delivery, let go. When the pianist delivers his performance, he should not think of the fingering and the notes. Instead of working hard, he has to let go and elevate himself above his desires to succeed. He dissolves himself like water and brings out the soul of the music and let it jump with life. At first glance, the act of letting go may seem a form of weakness, but according to the Taoists, by a correct understanding of how the universe works, we can approach life more intelligently, more efficiently, and go with the flow, rather than swimming against it. Therefore, the power of letting go is a form of strength that's based on sophistication rather than force. Do subscribe and hit the like button if you like this video. And don't forget to write in the comment section if you also believe in the power of letting go.